A train vanishes into thin air. No trace, no witnesses. How could this happen? This is not a plot from a thriller novel, but a true story that has baffled historians and investigators for over a century. In 1911, a luxury passenger train departed on a routine journey, only to disappear without leaving a single piece of evidence behind. Known as the ghost train of 1911, this strange case has become one of the most bizarre unsolved mysteries in history, captivating imaginations and fueling speculation about what truly happened that fateful day. The early 20th century was a golden age for railroads, especially in Europe. Trains were the epitome of progress and luxury, symbolizing both technological advancement and societal sophistication. The ill-fated train in question was a state-of-the-art luxury liner, designed to provide its passengers with a comfortable and efficient journey. On that particular day, the train embarked on a scheduled trip through a scenic route, with its final destination set for an international exhibition. Its passengers included dignitaries, business magnates, and families, all eager to reach their destination. The journey began like any other, on a crisp morning, with the train gliding smoothly along its tracks. Witnesses at the station recall the train's departure as uneventful, with no signs of trouble. But just hours later, it vanished. The date was August 1911, and the train's route took it through mountainous regions, making its disappearance all the more perplexing. How could such a large, conspicuous object, carrying dozens of passengers, simply cease to exist? The train departed on a schedule, moving steadily through lush countryside and picturesque mountains. It was last seen entering a tunnel, a common feature along its route. What happened inside that tunnel remains a mystery to this day. The train never emerged on the other side. Initial assumptions were that there might have been a delay or mechanical issue. But as hours turned into days, concern grew. Search parties were deployed, scouring the tracks, tunnels, and surrounding areas for any sign of the train or its passengers. Astonishingly, no debris, wreckage, or bodies were ever found. It was as if the train had been swallowed by the earth itself. Panic and confusion gripped the public. Newspapers printed sensational headlines, and families demanded answers. Railway officials were left scrambling for explanations, yet none seemed plausible. This was no ordinary accident. Something extraordinary had occurred. Over the years, countless theories have been proposed to explain the ghost train's disappearance. Some lean towards the supernatural, suggesting that the train entered a time warp or a portal to another dimension. Witnesses later claimed to have seen a spectral train traveling silently through the night, adding fuel to these paranormal speculations. Others suggest natural disasters as a more grounded explanation. Could a sudden landslide or earthquake have buried the train deep beneath the earth? This theory seems plausible, given the terrain the train traversed. However, such an event would likely leave some evidence. Tracks damaged, land disturbed, but none was ever found. There's also the possibility of human interference. Sabotage or a deliberate act to cover up the train's disappearance has been suggested. Perhaps the train carried something or someone valuable enough to justify such an elaborate scheme. Yet, no evidence of foul play has ever surfaced. Even after more than a century, this mystery continues to defy explanation, blending the boundaries between fact and fiction. Could it ever be solved, or will it remain one of history's most enduring enigmas? The legend of the ghost train didn't end with its disappearance. Over the years, numerous claims have surfaced about sightings of a phantom train. These sightings often describe a translucent locomotive gliding silently along abandoned tracks, emitting an eerie glow. In one chilling account, a night watchman reported seeing a train speeding past a station, though the tracks had been decommissioned for decades. Another story came from a group of hikers who swore they saw a train emerge from the darkness, only to vanish into thin air as it approached. These eyewitness testimonies are as intriguing as they are unsettling. Some skeptics dismiss them as hallucinations or tricks of the mind, while believers argue they're glimpses of the lost train trapped in another dimension. Whether real or imagined, these sightings have only deepened the mystery, ensuring that the ghost train remains a topic of fascination and fear. In the days following the disappearance, railway officials launched an extensive search. Crews combed the tracks, tunnels, and nearby terrain, but no trace of the train or its passengers was ever found. Early investigations were hindered by a lack of advanced tools, leaving the mystery unresolved. Decades later, modern technology reignited efforts to solve the case. Ground-penetrating radar, sonar, and satellite imaging have all been used to scan the suspected area. Historians and engineers have also revisited old records, searching for overlooked clues. Despite these efforts, the trail has remained cold, as if the train simply ceased to exist. Challenges abound in solving this mystery. The terrain is rugged, records from the era are incomplete, and misinformation has muddied the waters. Each new theory seems to raise more questions than answers, keeping the ghost train shrouded in uncertainty. Why was no trace of the train ever found? This question haunts investigators to this day. Was it a catastrophic accident that obliterated every piece of evidence? Or could it have been a deliberate cover-up? If so, what was so important on that train that it had to be hidden forever? The mystery also captivates the imagination because it challenges our understanding of reality. Could the train have slipped into another dimension? Or is this simply a case of human error and bad luck? These unanswered questions have allowed the ghost train legend to endure, making it a timeless enigma that continues to intrigue people around the world. The mystery of the ghost train that disappeared in 1911 is a story that defies explanation. From its fateful departure and eerie disappearance to the sightings and failed investigations that followed, it is a tale that blurs the line between reality and the supernatural. What makes this story so compelling is what it reveals about human curiosity. We are drawn to the unknown, to puzzles that challenge our understanding of the world. The ghost train is more than just a historical anomaly. It is a symbol of our quest to find answers, even when none seem possible. Even over a century later, the train remains lost, haunting our imagination like a specter of the past. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time as we unravel more mysteries that defy explanation.